You little scamp. Do you know how much the core you took was worth? I stole it from the castle. 3 years it took me to get it. And now...
Please! She's barely 10 years old!
Silence! Stay out of it!
Oh!
If you die, it'll be as good as new. You brought this on yourself.
From now on, I'll protect you. I'll keep you safe. Always. My name is Jin. What's yours?
Laura.
It seems like sending Outcasts was the right choice. You alright?
I've been through worse. I can handle it.
Jin, I swear I'll make your dream come true. So stop putting yourself at risk.
There's still time.
Is that part of your dream, too? What are we, in the end? This hunger I feel, this thirst, is it really my own? Or is it someone else's? Sometimes I can't tell. Tell me, Jin, are you really here? I don't know where I really am.
You're starting to sound like a human.
Oh, yeah?
Perhaps we're not so different after all. Humans and blades.
What's the deal with this ceasefire?
A tribunal, it looks like. Praetor Malthus is here in person. And who's going to argue with the Praetor?
Does he have any clue how many men we lost? If those Ardanians get away with this, architect, damn it.
Quit your grumbling, mate. All this is way beyond our pay grade.
You got that right. We're all just faceless cannon fodder to the bigwigs. CO says jump, we jump.
I'm pretty sure the soldiers make way more than most professions. At least in theory, but I wouldn't know.
My deepest thanks to you for agreeing to this ceasefire. Queen Rakura, Emperor Nile.
As I recall from the Assyrian treaty of 350 years ago, the Praetorium was to refrain from intervention in times of war. And yet here you are intervening. But I trust you have a suitable justification, Your Eminence.
Naturally. But first, to ensure impartiality in these negotiations, may I present Nira, acting chairman of the Argentum Trade Guild. Furthermore,
Good for him.
representing the Tantalese, His Highness the Crown Prince Ozykairos Brunev Tantal will also be attending.
So that's his name?
The Crown Prince? The prodigal Prince of Tantal.
You're more like, oh, this is gonna be interesting.
What a spectacle! Seems the Praetor has as much clout around here as ever.
Could we not just take them out here and now?
Good point. All the principal nations' heads gathered here? It'd make things easy later.
The way to the World Tree must first be opened. Wiping out mankind is the easy part. We could manage that ourselves.
Even so.
That isn't our only goal, remember? We must wait for the stage to be set.
Is Jin serious about this?
Yeah. I've been wondering that myself.
Oh, he's serious. He always is. He will annihilate mankind, and then he will kill the architect.
Now, it seems Mor Ardain has been accused of a unilateral breach of treaty in this matter. Emperor Nile, I open the floor to you. Is there anything you wish to say?
While we are still conducting investigations into the cause, it cannot be denied that weaponry belonging to our forces was discharged against Uriah. Regardless of any possible reason and circumstance, we are prepared to offer recompense for this grave offense.
So you want to settle this with money?
We will provide any compensation deemed necessary.
Perhaps I'm misunderstanding. To my ears, it sounds almost as if you mean to imply that the blame for these offences does not lie with your Majesty at all.
We are investigating. I ask that we not draw any hasty conclusions.
What need is there for investigation? I believe a cause has already been established. There are witnesses.
And that would be? What a preposterous notion. the people you speak of are merely a terrorist group. How could they possibly command that measure of...
It's the truth. I, Ozyclyrus, swear this in the name of King Eulogimenos Tantal.
Can confirm ex-Chairman Banner. Give these people some kind of supplies. Military supplies, methinks. And in great number, yes.
But why would...
What if I were to tell you that the Aegis Malus, who raised the world 5 centuries ago, was involved?
Ridiculous. Everyone knows he disappeared in a blaze of flame.
He's very much alive, believe me. That arsehole, I mean, the Aegis, has confronted us in person. And if my word is not enough for you...
A blade? But that core crystal...
This is another Aegis, named Mithra. Your Highness has heard of her, surely?
So the rumors that reached us were true. Who is its driver?
If you knew that, I dare say your surprise would be even greater. But that is not the matter we are here to discuss, Your Highness. This is a dire situation.
"6 o'clock already. Mithra's been in there for a long time now.
We've just got to trust them. They're dealing with the leaders of whole nations. It's not like there's anything you or me can do to help.
Ugh.
I've noticed something about Malos. He's an Aegis, but you wouldn't know it from how he's fighting. I'm pretty sure he's damaged in some way.
You mean he can't use the full extent of his powers?
The wounds I dealt in our battle long ago may not be completely healed. His end goal is Elysium. He wants to go back to the place he was born. There he can heal until his powers have recovered. If Malos is allowed to restore himself,
the horrors of 5 centuries past will return.
Or worse still, Malos's goal is simple. He means to destroy humanity in its entirety.
Why would anyone desire that?
Perhaps he doesn't even need a reason. It seems to be a deep-seated drive. An instinct. As natural as breathing.
All of this is my responsibility.
Praetor Amalthus? Whatever do you mean?
It was none other than I who awakened Malos and unleashed him upon the world.
So, Your Eminence, the rumor that you were once Malos's driver is...
I never intended to obscure the truth. It is writ plain for all to see in history books. I was a fool. It was to prevent such foolishness that all passage to the World Tree was forbidden after the Aegis War. However, it has become apparent that the laws of men do not apply to Malos. The time may have come to lift that restriction. I appreciate this.
Don't think you've earned my trust. But since Rex is going to Elysium, their paths are bound to cross. That's all.
I'm surprised. You seem so devoted to the boy.
It's for both our sakes. But you, Amalthus, who is it that you're living for?
Ha!
I guess they did call her a goddess. The state funeral makes sense. Shouldn't you be with him?
He's a boy. Best not to bother them at times like this.
I expected you'd be more clingy. You really are different from her.
Actually, letting him be was more her idea than mine.
Really? Pirates? Get out. So wait, you're saying you want to go be clingy or what?
I'll burn you.
I kid. Sheesh. It's weird though.
What is?
I mean, don't you think it's odd? Normally, if a blade or its driver dies, it'll just go back to being a core crystal. So why is Fan just dead?
I did wonder the same thing. There's only one way I know for a dead blade to keep its physical form. Remember Minoth? I mean Cole. He was a flesh eater.
Yeah.
But Fan wasn't a flesh eater. I can say that for sure.
What's that?
That's the shape of Fan's core crystal. Well, how it used to be.
But now it's a triangle.
Rex and I are quite a unique case, but this is different still.
How is it different?
If a blade shares its core with another, its shape changes in a uniform fashion. In our case, the center part went to Rex, and the outer part to us. I don't know why that is, but it seems to be a rule.
But Fan's isn't like that.
Exactly. It looks more like someone stole her core, doesn't it?
Ay, ay. Also, Nia, you are smug and I love it. And also, the foreshadowing is strong with this one. And it's not exactly a good thing. Oh, that's not a pretty picture.
My apologies. Did I keep you waiting?
No, not really. What were you doing?
I was cleansing the core crystals. It markedly increases their resonance success rate. Bonding with a crystal carries certain risks, you understand.
I know.
When I became the driver of an Aegis, this power was awakened in me.
So, I might be able to do it too?
Who knows? Different people are cut out for different things.
Right, yeah.
Now then, my work is done for the day. Come with me.
A special envoy? To Tantor? Me?
Correct. Behold. As a salvager, I imagine you are already aware, but this is Allrest, the world we currently inhabit. We make our home on Titans, moving in circles around the world tree. And here lies the Great Void. This void came into being 500 years ago. It did not exist prior to that.
So I've heard. It's in our way anyway. It stopped us reaching the world tree.
The Great Void is carved from the Cloud Sea by a monstrous beast known as Ophion.
Wait, you mean that thing?
Goddamn dragon worm.
To be precise, it is an artifice, a servant of the Aegis.
Of Mithra?
So that thing is Mithra's. Then what did it attack us for? Doesn't make sense.
Ophion was felled in the ancient battle with Malos, sinking below the clouds. This means someone must have revived it.
Correct.
And you're saying that someone was Zeke's home country, Tantal?
Yes. They gave Ophion one directive: to ensure that none approach the World Tree. They sought to prevent a repeat of the horrors of the Aegis War, so an obstacle was created, the Great Void.
How did they manage a feat like that?
As I've said, mankind is regressing. Only one artifact remains that can rescind Ophion's orders, and it lies in Tantal.
It's called the Omega Fetter, and it's guarded by the royal family. I'll take you to it.
I've prepared your envoy documents already. Your quest is to set foot in Elysium, correct? Malos and his ilk will surely seek the Omega Fetter for themselves. I would ask you to reach Elysium before they do, and inform me of what you find there. Do it as a favor for a once foolish old man, and so that people may have a future in this dying world.
the gates. It is time for celebration.
My masterpiece is
Nicely
complete.
done. Nicely done.
A fine reward for a first-rate performance.
Truly.
The learning never stops.
Can I? Very nice. Very nice.
Support arts, huh? Useful. I've gained new insight.
Very nice.
Mom, I'd like to request a system overhaul at your earliest convenience.
After all that, it's Poppy that needs good long overhaul.
Thanks for getting it done.
Let 'em come.
What?
A new stratagem. Splendid.
Let it be known, we were triumphant. I want to help the team.
Well, of course you do.
I'll be able to help.
No, I'm not gonna use you ever again.
just had a brilliant
Not after how you scared me. Jeez. Ooh, Silvermetry. Very nice. Let's see. Is there any more? Yep. Mail and Great Axe.
I'll support you in every way. Watch your mouth.
Moving out.
You're sending me off? And for this? You...
Don't worry, I'm great at support.
Ooh, I love going on trips. Oh, don't worry, I won't talk your ear off. There's work to do.
Off you go. '20 strength bitball.
You need my help?
I hope you'll pray for my safe
Mercenaries
return.
have a sort of bad rep, don't they? Very well.
I kind of like downtime.
Downtime? Boy, you gonna be working.
I'll be an asset to this team. Things are gonna change around here.
We happy few. I gotta play that game at some point. Hey, it's really good. I need a zombie for that. So I can't do that yet. Don't really need much else, fortunately. Yep. Actually, that reminds me, I should probably... I mean to do this. Game settings. Difficulty level. Bringer of Chaos. It's up the difficulty a smidge, so it becomes a little more interesting. I know this background music's supposed to have lyrics, but I can't for the life of me understand what they say. Going this way, apparently. This reminds me, I should probably search these rooms for chests. I think one of them does have a chest with something important inside. Oh, there's one.
Ooh.
Ooh. Never mind, there's money in the weak ox core. Oh, there's a quest here, though. How you doing?
Ha!
Ow. Let's go.
We can reach Tantal by ship, but once we're there, we'll need to do a spot of walking.
So we're traveling with Shell Ledyard. Never thought I'd see the day.
I think you'll find I make a fantastic ally.
Luck of Zeke not so great. Bet we shipwrecked by tomorrow.
Cheeky furball.
And now I can see why people like him, because he reminds a lot of people of Ryan. Only, you know, with an eye patch, fooled himself, likes using nicknames. How are they supposed to be like Ryan again?
We're all gonna die.
Hey, Zeke. You said before that Torna concerned you too. What did you mean by that?
What? Oh, yeah, that. I don't know about those clowns, but Torna, the country that fell 500 years ago, they were the ancestors of us Tantalese. The people of Tantal are descended from Adam, the hero of Torna, who escaped its destruction.
So, after Pyra fell asleep, Adam escaped to Tantal?
That's right.
That is the first I've heard of it. I have studied much history, but this story never featured. Most peculiar.
We're humble. Don't really like to brag about it. The only real trace left is in this here sigil of the royal family.
That's right.
So why did you awaken Hayes?
Because her power was of great use to me. Indol has found itself under attack from Torna a number of times. She was necessary in driving them back.
Really? Then why don't you seem to have any others? Blades, that is.
Driver though I may be, I am no fighter. Besides, I find the warrior monks here so reliable. They get the job done.
Oh, so you like sitting on your ass and letting the blades and other people do the work.
I wonder, do you know why Torna are using the name of a dead country?
Jin was a blade of Torna once. Loyalty or nostalgia? Who can say? Perhaps both.
Is that really all there is to it?
You don't think so?
I don't know much about what happened while I slept. There are no written records, either. All we have is stories passed down.
And you think that is insufficient? History is a murky thing. Only those present can truly know what took place.
But weren't you one of those present?
And that is why I offer you my cooperation.
I guess we'll find out if we go to Tantal.
Ooh.
Clear your mind.
I just realized Uriah's got thick, heavy armor, while Moradane seems to have very light armor.
It seems an official summit is to be held between Morardane and Uriah.
A summit? You mean about the recent penship? But I thought...
Didn't Praetor Amalthus get him to stop and sort it all out?
Perhaps there are some discussions they would prefer Indol not to be privy to.
Besides, Uriah doesn't like to associate too closely with Indol. They'd hate to be seen as acquiescing to the Praetor's will. Got to keep up appearances, you know.
Acquiescing? You what?
Like letting him tell them what's what.
For such a spanner, you sure use some big words. How come?
Stop calling me that! Buzz off, kitty no-mates! Anyway, this...
I just realized that has two meanings. One being no mates is in no friends, no mates is in no, you know. Yeah.
Summit would explain why Morag isn't around.
Indeed. She has much to attend to.
Yeah, explain why Morag's gone.
Shared sovereignty over Gormott.
Yes. I don't think anything less will be sufficient to placate them.
The Senate would never approve it.
I can overrule them by decree. Of course, I would need to secure Senator Roderick's cooperation.
Imperial decree? If it's come to that, well, then I cannot dissent. I cannot help but admire your courage, Your Majesty.
That means a lot, coming from you.
Acting Chairman Nira.
Sorry for intrude. Is emergency, so Nira take liberty of drop by unannounced.
You certainly look troubled, Chairman.
Look,
So,
sure.
what is
Sound,
this
not so
emergency you
much.
speak of?
Well,
It's a done deal. The tale is told. All friends returned safely. Nothing to it.
Top secret papers. Nice.
When I use it, you'll know. Itching to use it.
Come here, Matt. Didn't we just... Never mind.
You can count on me.
Just let me know if anything's troubling you.
Yes, you are. Kindly keep away. If you couldn't tell, I'm not a big fan of Azami.
So, we can make our way to Tantal from here.
Did that soldier just pop out of nowhere?
I assume the Praetor has a ship waiting for us.
Hey, Shalad.
What?
Are we really gonna just leave Morag behind?
Who's leaving anyone? She's got her own priorities, you know?
Yeah, but still.
Anyway, her schedule is filled with official duties right now.
For sure. It's just a bit of a shame is all. You know, since we came all this way together.
I guess I know how you feel, chum. Huh? Speak of the devil.
Uh-oh. Joe's angry.
Banner's going for the summit.
On top of everything, an assassination attempt?
If blood gets spilled at the summit, it'll mean war.
War's good for business, after all. I guess he wants to use that to get himself back in with the guild.
Why, that little? I was wondering where he'd slunk off to. What a sneaky git.
It seems acting chairman Nira wishes to take care of this incident covertly, to avoid it reflecting badly upon the guild.
So you came to us?
If we mobilize the army, the whole thing will become public.
Oh, I get it. So we're a more convenient solution.
I'm not forcing you. If you refuse, Bridget and I will do what we can alone.
Ah, come off it, lady. You wouldn't even think of dragging us into this, if you thought you could handle it on your own.
I suppose not. You know Bana as well as I. There's no telling what he might be plotting.
The man's
According to acting
freaking.
chairman Nira,
What's the word?
several giant weapons
Oh
will be
yeah,
built at the
a
factory
fucking
where we last saw
sneaky
him.
little slime.
And one of them is currently unaccounted for.
Sinister snake.
Weapons.
Got it. Besides, you know, we've got our own score to settle with him.
Thank you.
Say that with a smile,
It
will
be
you?
easier to focus on my duties knowing you are on the case. Good luck.
Leave it to us.
Bana the schemer. Let's do this. Turkin. Usually I'm not one for doing a lot of reading, but now I got you, so I remember the answers to this freaking quest. Save that one for last.
Oof!
Ow. Oh, cool landmark. Nice. What's up, Nera? What? Oh, I want to talk to Nera. Damn it! I talked to the guard instead of Nera. Now I missed my chance. Crap. I forgot I did that. Alright. A Danian Titan ship. Poison. Turkin. Done with the actual Banna investigation. And we only get some experience out of it. Not that it matters, we're already level 99. Now, time to enter the Ardennian battleship and do some exploring. There's no one gonna notice the big fuck off box in the center of the room. Seriously, there's a massive fuck off box right in the middle of the room. No one's gonna notice this. I'm just gonna search around see if there's any chests. I don't think there are, not this far in the map at least. I'm pretty sure this there's two copies of the Ardennian battleship. One for the Indol, which only shows up when you're here, and the other, yeah.
Many amazing places in it.
Data analysis indicates we have not been here before.
Actually, we have, just not Indol. Yeah, because there's a version in Torgoth that you can explore, and the one here that only has limited exploration options. The map's very small compared to the rest. Not sure. Wait, those. I don't know what's in those wraps, but I kind of want one now.
Stop everything! Hold it!
What?
Don't play dumb! Poison! That food is poisoned!
Poison? You kids crazy in brains!
We're past talking! Quick, grab them!
Yeah!
Don't let them off easy just because they're weak.
Belly smash!
Let's do it!
Ah, I missed!
Topple them!
Always will be.
Yeah, no effect. Yeah, cyclone smash.
Oh, driver!
Sure, right, let's do this.
Yeah!
The enemy damage is
How
do it, Ryan. Rush down.
Don't. Yeah. Rolling smash.
Get out of here!
Let me do it.
Stratospheric thunder!
Tora can do it.
No offense.
Got it!
Poppy cutie
Threat
ball!
level
Yeah.
significant.
Dynamic spot! Don't
Blazing
slack now!
ahead.
Push him back!
Tora ready as he ever be. Just say the word.
See you on the other side. Huh?
Master plan.
Sure,
Initiate
Bringer of chaos!
Finishing
Ultimate
limited.
lightning fury slash! Max!
That's a mouthful, jeez.
Please wait!
Papoonin, what are you doing here?
What silly question! It's Papoonin who hire world-famous band of gourmet chefs, fire dragons!
World famous?
Gourmet chefs.
Moradane, very insistent, want only very best food for important summit. Papoonin work wings to bone finding chefs, and now what this?
So you mean...
These guys are just a bunch of cooks.
I did think they were not putting up much of a fight.
Yeah.
Then this food is actually...
Zeke. Nothing's even in your hand.
Delicious.
Your mouth's not even moving. Your mouth's not even moving. I think the animators got lazy.
Very expensive food now go to waste.
Sorry, we really did think they were here to murder someone.
Murder? What this nonsense, friends, talk? I demand compensation. Friends have no idea how much time and money Papoonin spends on this.
An explosion?
Huh? From where?
Hey, what's going on?
Explosion in the hangar!
And guess where it came from?
With Queen Rakura's arrival. It's really bad.
Who runs like that?
The Queen is here. This is it.
Rex, we need to hurry.
Yeah.
Hey! Hey, wait! Hey! No running away! Compensation!
We'll pay you back later! And guess where the explosion came from? The big fuck-off box in the middle of the fucking hangar! Jeez. I think they would have searched the damn thing.
Who are you, villain? Is this some underhanded Ardadian trick?
Wrong! But also right. Truth is complicated. Anyhow, here is where Queen died. If it looks like Queen killed by Moradane, me in the money again!
That voice. Banner from the Argentum Guild.
Correct! Top box for the Queen!
But you were unseated as chairman.
It's not so easy to get rid of Banner.
You are a chunky chunk fuck.
Trade Guild of Argentum belong to Banner, down to last screw, last drop of oil.
Hold it, Banner!
You, Rex! Nah, Banner not let Rex interfere with plans. Again and again, Banner not stand for this.
Master Pan, that artificial blade. It... Rosa! Meh. Tora feel much greater power than before. Especially from mark on forehead.
You know what they say, want to make something more powerful? Just add a big fucking letter to the head and suddenly it becomes more powerful. Just anime, video game / television logic. Or cartoon logic, more specifically.
Come on, Banner. Cut the bad guy talk and accept you've lost. You know you won't get away with it. What with all these witnesses here?
If Banner simply kill everyone, then nobody blah. Victory of Banner is assured.
You know we can't let you do that.
You think you handle the power of upgraded Giga Rosa? Things go very different this time.
Looks like I won't even have to use the Eye of Shining Justice.
Tora eat enemies like this.
Rolling
smash. Eagle eye.
Double spinning edge.
You tire.
Stratospheric
thunder.
Triple them.
Got it! Dynamic Spark Sword! Stratospheric
All day.
Excellent. The future is ours to decide.
Thank you, Shulk.
Ultimate Lightning Fury Slash!
You can do it, Rex. Steady.
Show off!
Why not?
Right.
Double spinning edge.
That level is significant.
Triple them.
Great.
The element is now electric. Rolling smash.
Initiate
Double spinning
synchronization.
edge.
Maximum voltage.
Normal Rosa.
Third stage.
Stop it!
Boom.
Yup. Rolling smash. I've got it well in hand. I've waited for this all day.
Tora choose you.
Ultimate Lightning Fury Slash! Max!
Double spinning edge.
Pow, pow. Crash down.
Stratospheric Thunder!
Poppy
Double
kitty.
spinning
It's
edge.
time to shine.
So dramatic yet so silly.
How? Even Giga Rosa defeated by these nasty meddling kids.
This ends here, Bana. You are under arrest. The Praetorium will handle the judgment. Assassination is a serious matter. Your sentence will be harsh.
Indeed.
So the mercantile genius Banner meets an inglorious end before my very eyes. Pitiful.
Banner is... Banner is not kind of man to go down like this. If I go down,
That
take
should
you
have been a
with
big
me.
error reaction.
Watch out! Igion! As you wish.
Kaboom.
Niall Ardenek, you sought to protect us?
I'm glad.
Majesty! Majesty! Your Majesty, please, no!
Your Majesty, I have failed you.
You know they're dead when the core crystal goes out.
Protect us! You... Please, wake up! Niall! Niall!
Morag.
Dromark,
Yes?
distract the others.
Distract? I'm not sure I... No. My lady, you cannot.
There's still time. Hurry!
Yes, my lady. There are more of them.
Where?
What'd you say?
This way. The rest of you should get to safety.
Chum! I'm on it.
You are...
Shh. You're gonna be fine.
Nia is best character. Fight me.
What do you mean, imagined it? You got us all in a proper tizzy.
My apologies. I thought I spied silhouettes. I did not mean to cause trouble.
Hey!
Huh?
All over Lily flaps. Or ear twitching. That's
You
cute.
guys! His Majesty the Emperor's awake.
What? Can it be?
Majesty?
Your clothes are glitching out. I don't care because it's nice sisterly civil
I
level.
apologize for making
I'm
you
stuttering because this is such a great scene.
Majesty! It's a miracle.
When Aegean returned to his core, I was certain we had lost you.
Honestly, you call yourselves soldiers. First aid? Anyone heard of it?
But his wounds...
Just scratches. Nothing me and Dromark can't handle.
You saved... Thank you, Nia. I truly don't know how to... I will never be able to repay you for what you...
Oh, don't sweat it. Let's just say you owe me one. That'll do fine, right?
Nia.
This is nice. This is very nice.
You shouldn't be up. It's only been one day. Please don't strain yourself.
Half a day off and look at all this paperwork. I swear, it's like they don't want me to sleep at all.
Majesty.
Special Inquisitor, I hereby issue you new orders. It is my wish that you travel with the Aegis as an emissary of the Empire. Guard her, and defend her against her enemies until she reaches Tantal.
Guard the Aegis?
I've already discussed it with His Eminence.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I cannot accept. Just think about what happened yesterday. It would be sheer foolishness for me to leave your side.
Is that so?
Huh?
I can see it in your eyes. It's clear that the Aegis, or rather, that boy, has made a great impression on you.
That's not... I am your Special Inquisitor. Ensuring Your Majesty's safety is my only concern.
Oh my god, just hug him and say you want to spend time with him as a sister. My god.
To abandon that duty and go traveling. Is this... Aegeon's?
A driver who cannot even protect himself is no driver at all. Yesterday's events have made me keenly aware that I have no aptitude for it. It will be of more use in your hands.
Majesty.
The world is changing, Morag. I trust you more than anyone to lend that boy the wisdom and strength he will need. I miss it, you know. Lake Util and Gormott.
What?
Remember when the two of us would shake off the servants and go swimming there?
Yes. Of course.
Kids from the nearby village would come too. Good times.
Majesty.
If more Ardain... No, the whole of All Rest could be like that again. Wouldn't it be beautiful?
Is that my new duty then?
In truth, it should have been you sitting in this chair right now.
The Imperial line has always passed from father to son. On the day your Majesty was born, that's exactly what happened. I knew that day would come. It came as no surprise.
You were raised by my father to take the throne of the Empire, as befits the daughter of my Lord Uncle Andric.
And I am grateful for it. If not for him, I would never have met Bridget. Never have met them. I'd have missed out on so much.
There. Those are your true feelings. A magnificent power resides in you. Morag, power like yours exists to be used.
Niall.
You've been tied down long enough. Follow your heart, Morag Lidair.
I have no words. Thank you, Your Majesty. Very well then. I hereby accept the task you have assigned to me.
That's the Morag I know and love. Make me proud.
Those two are so fucking
So
precious.
that's how it is. It seems our paths continue to entwine.
That's awesome news. To be honest, I was really hoping there was some way you could stick around. I was just thinking of asking you myself.
Saved you the trouble, did I?
That you did. Thanks a bunch, Morag.
Oh, you know when Morak smiles, you know she's having a good time.
I can't help but feel that in all the confusion surrounding Banner, our concerns have been neatly swept aside.
The Praetorium maintains absolute control over blade distribution. It is quite vexing.
Awakening rates from natural cores are very low, which limits the pool of compatible drivers.
So to create large numbers of drivers, the cleansing Indol provides is a necessity. That much I'm willing to accept. The real problem is the fact that the Aegis has awakened. Now, this is no time to be squabbling over territory. If we misread the situation even a little, Uriah itself could be sunk to the Cloud Sea's bed. Emperor Nile must surely be thinking the same thing. That's why he sent his precious Morag to shepherd them along.
And now we find ourselves in their debt.
Who could have predicted such an act of selflessness? Was it just the passion of youth, or was it...
My liege?
In any case, for now we should keep our troops mobilized while we monitor the situation. I hardly expect Tantal will comply with the Praetor's plan so easily either.
All done. Nothing to it.
Great work!
Yeah, nothing special. I can't do all the work just because I'm the best.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I'm illuminated by a new energy.
You're sending me off? And for this?
Everyone's counting on me. I gotta step it up.
Mercenaries have a sort of bad rep.
Off we go,
don't they?
we go!
I hope you know what you're signing up for.
As you wish.
We are the
Let's rest a spell.
So, shall we?
Oof!
We were careless before. If Commander Vandam were here, he'd have made us do a painful number of push-ups.
The wind is my mate.
Oof! Oof! Oof!
Hogging the glory, eh?
Stay true to your disciplines.
Ha! Get back!
Now we're up to speed.
I'm really fit.
Double
Stratospheric
spinning
thunder!
Focus.
Wrong! I am wrong!
Bringer of
Always
chaos!
has been,
Ultimate
always
lightning
will!
fury slash! Max!
Wild scythe!
Rush down.
Yeah!
Okay. Supposed to focus on me.
Got it well in hand.
Slap!
With this freeze shot,
Down.
do you know
Wild
which way the
side.
wind is blowing?
Aerial edge!
Blind spot!
You can do it, Rex.
Rolling smash!
Reaper! Glade!
Don't get
Got
that
it.
a moment's rest.
I
Take
won't
this.
betray your expectations.
Rolling smash!
I am wrong! Always have been, always
Did we
will!
win? I barely noticed.
That's the spirit, everyone.
Darkness envelops the world in its Stygian embrace.
Let's go then!
Alert. You and I make a great
Get
team,
back.
my friends. Let's show 'em.
Rolling smash! Yeah!
Bringer
Double
of
spinning
chaos!
edge!
Ultimate lightning
Eagle
fury
eye.
slash!
Why not?
Stratospheric
Rolling
thunder!
smash!
Rush down. Right
Yeah.
there. Lightning
Don't
bolt.
slack
I am
now!
wrong!
Push 'em back!
Rigid.
Always have been,
This is
always
now.
will be!
Wild scythe!
Covenant!
Let me out.
Yeah! Cyclone smash!
Ka!
Now I'm getting
Ka!
Pyro!
You can do it, Rex.
Just give me the order.
Got it!
Rolling
Handle
smash!
My prince.
Rex, I notice you have a habit of leaving yourself open. Guard him well, Pyra.
On it.
Lady Morag, if I may, you seem very fond of the boy.
Don't let them off easy just because they're weak.
Let's keep our heads in the game!
Let's do it!
Yes! Yeah! Double spinning edge!
Get back!
Yeah!
Get out
Double
of here!
spinning edge!
Just say the word.
Got it!
I am wrong!
Enemy's element is low. Dark!
Shogun! Slap!
Let me do it!
Aerial edge!
Ha!
Reaver! Blade!
Happy to act.
Got it!
We can hit them where it hurts!
Aerial
Don't
edge!
give them a moment's rest.
Ronaldo!
Take this!
Don't move. At this rate, we have a chance.
I'm really feeling it!
I'm honored to fight alongside a soldier as accomplished as yourself, Morag.
I too enjoy your company. I feel I stand to learn a great deal by traveling alongside you.
And arrived.
Huh! All in one piece.
Let's see. Flora heals an aching soul.
Got it all under control.
Just like we drew it up, Rex. Wait here. I'll bring something great. Onwards. Oh, I love the smell of salvage.
Looks like we've been rumbled.
Rolling smash.
Get back!
Focus.
Let's do it.
Double spinning hit.
Yes,
Ha!
rush down.
Yeah! Rolling smash.
Rush down.
Why
Draw
not?
power to the
Double
max.
drop.
I'll shoot him down.
I've got it well in hand. I've waited for this all day.
Yep.
Deathwing!
Get out of here!
That's about that.
As it should be.
Let's go.
Onwards!
You've opened the door to unlimited possibilities. Dunno, I just thought I'd say something cool.